13th question you see, car started from rest, accelerates at the rate of f through a distance s, then continues at constant speed for time t, then decelerates at the rate f by 2 to come to rest. Total distance traversed is 15 years. Then s and t relation is what? What they are asking, see. Exactly what they are asking. 13th question. Like this one. Here, car started from rest, moving with acceleration f, and covered a displacement s in some time. They won't give the time. This time I am assuming it as t1. Its velocity is gradually increasing. Here velocity will becomes maximum, V max. With that maximum velocity, it travelled for some time. Means at the end of the journey also, time t they mentioned. From there again it decelerates at the rate f by 2 and finally came to rest. Total journey is 15 years. Then what is the relation between s and t? That is the question. This is accelerated motion. This is uniform motion. This will be retarded motion. Points are clear? This is accelerated motion. This is uniform velocity. This will be retarded motion. Okay, total journey here, let it be s1, this distance. This distance, let it be s2. Let this distance will be s3. First we will discuss about in accelerated motion. In accelerated motion, we'll use v is equal to u plus at. Vm is equal to u value 0, alpha a value f, time value t1. Vm is equal to ft1. Let it be equation 1. We'll use s is equal to ut plus half at square. S is equal to ut plus half at square using. This is s only. U value 0. 1 by 2 ft1 square. Let it be second equation. S is equal to 1 by 2 ft1 square. Consider this as second equation. We'll use v square minus u square is 2as. In the same, v square minus u square is equal to 2as. Vm square minus 0, 2f into s. Okay, here s is equal to, alright, Vm square is equal to 2fs. Let it be third equation. 3 equations we got. Vm is equal to ft1. S is equal to half ft1 square. Vm square is equal to 2fs. Those 3 equations we got from this. Next. We'll discuss retarded motion. In retarded motion, using v square minus u square is equal to 2as. This is final velocity, this is initial velocity. 0 square minus Vm square is equal to 2 into retardation. You have to take minus f by 2 and displacement I am assuming as s3. 2 will cancel, minus minus will cancel. Vm square is equal to f into s3. Consider that third equation. Vm square is equal to how much we got? 2fs. So 2fs is equal to f into s3 using third equation. S3 value will be 2s. This is s, this is 2s we got. So this value, s2 value will be how much? 12s. Write that one. Since s1 plus s2 plus s3 is equal to 15s. S1 is s they gave. S2 we don't know. S3 just now we calculated. That value will be 15. S3 2s. Totally 15s. Then S2 is equal to 12s. Okay. Here it is moving with uniform velocity. Displacement is equal to velocity into time. So Vm into, they mentioned this time as t, is equal to 112 into s value. We'll write 12 into ft1 square, 12 into 1 by 2 ft1 square. Equation 1 that is, equation 2 that is, Vm is equal to how much? F into T1. This is equation 2. So Vm value again how much? Ft1, equation 1 into T is equal to 6 ft1 square. F will cancel, 1 T1 will cancel. So T is equal to 6 T1. T1 is equal to 6 T by 6. Then use again equation 2 from 2. S is equal to 1 by 2 ft1 square. 1 by 2 f. T1 value is T by 6. So totally it becomes 1 by 72 ft square. Little bit lengthy problem. Listen once again, easily you can understand. So S is equal to 1 by 2 ft square. Okay. Next 13 completed. Next see the 14. So 13, what is the option means? It will be first option. So this will be first option. 14 you see. Particle moving eastward with 5 meter per second. Velocity changes to 5 meter per second northward in 10 seconds. What is the average acceleration? So already we did this type of problems. This is north, east, south, west. Unit vector in this direction is I cap. Unit vector along minus x-axis will be minus I cap. This is y, so j cap. This will be minus j cap. Here, what is the initial velocity means 5 meter per second eastward. So u is equal to 5 I cap. Final velocity value will be north 5 meter per second, 5 j cap. Time is 10 seconds. What is the acceleration? V minus u by t, 5 j cap minus 5 I cap by 10. So modulus of A is equal to, this is A bar actually. This magnitude will be 5 root 2 by 10. So 1 by root 2 meter per second square. And the direction of this will be V minus U. So this is V. Minus U will be in this direction. So resultant will be in this direction. Is it understanding? V, okay. V is this one. Minus U will be in this direction. So resultant of these two will be in this direction. So this will be north-west. That is, so second option will be the answer for this. 14, it will be 2. Next 15, what they are mentioning. Particle located at x is equal to 0 at a time t is equal to 0. Moving along the positive x direction with a velocity v that varies, v is equal to alpha root x. Then they are asking displacement and time relation is what? Okay. So I am writing this v as dx by dt. Alpha root x. Dx by root x. Alpha dt. X power minus 1 by 2 dx is equal to alpha dt. If you integrate this one, x power minus 1 by 2 dx integration alpha dt. So this value x power minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by minus 1 by 2 plus 1 is equal to alpha t. So this value root x by 1 by 2 is equal to alpha t. 2 root x is equal to alpha t. Okay. Then root x proportional to t, x proportional to t square. Okay. So 15th it will be third option. Next 16 no need graph question. 17 repeated model you see. What they are asking, v is equal to u plus at. 17 v bar is equal to u bar plus a bar into t. Here u bar will be 3 I cap plus 4 j cap plus a bar value will be 0.4 I cap, 0.3 j cap into 10. Okay, so this value 7 I cap plus 7 j cap, modulus of V bar will be 7 root 2 meter per second. So 17, it will be third option. 18 relative velocity question, leave that one. Next 19 you see. What they mentioning? Object moving with speed of 6.25 meter per second is decelerated at a rate dv by dt is equal to minus 2.5 root t. With this it is decelerating. Then the time taken by the object to come to rest is how much? I am doing this one like this. dv by, this is root v, na? 2.5 root v. Yes. dv by root v minus 2.5 dt. We have to take differentiation or integration. We will write this as v power minus 1 by 2 dv minus 2.5 dt. Understanding this one? V power 1 by 2, na? When it came to numerator, v power minus 1 by 2 dv. Take integration on both sides. V power minus 1 by 2 dv minus 2.5 dt. What is its integration value? V power minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by minus 1 by 2 plus 1. This side integration minus 2.5 into t. Simple. X power n dx is equal to x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. We are not using too much differentiation or integration formulas. Simple formula. One formula we are using. D by dx of x power n, differentiation formula. N into x power n minus 1. Integration formula. Integral x power n dx. X power n plus 1 by n plus 1. Only the two formulas here we are using. So what is this value? V power 1 by 2. So 2 root v, this value. 2 root v is equal to minus 2.5 t. Okay. Then you substitute the limits for this. 2 root v is equal to minus 2.5 t. If we substitute the limits, velocity becomes 0, starting velocity 6.25 seconds. So 2 into root v, this is starting velocity 6.05, final velocity 0. Then time value minus 2.5, this is 0, this is t. Means what is the meaning of this? At 0 time, velocity is this one. After some time, velocity becomes 0. What is that time value? That is the question. If we substitute the limits, what we will get is 2 into 0 minus 6.25 minus 2.5 into t. So both sides minus minus will cancel. This is 2 into 2.5. This is 2.5 t. T is equal to 2 seconds. Understanding? So 19th, it will be second option. Next 20. What they are asking? You see, we came to the end. Just one or two problems are there. From the tower of height h, particle is thrown vertically upward with speed u. The time taken by the particle to hit the ground is n times the time taken by it to reach the highest point of its path. The relation between HU and n is. So, from the top of a tower, one body is projected vertically upward. What is the tower height h? It is projected with velocity u. Time to come from here to here, this body from here to here, and time to come from here to here. When compared from here to here, how much time it is taking? That is n times of this time. Okay? So, I am assuming here to here to go t1 time body took place. That is nothing but time of ascent. Time of ascent is equal to u by g. Next, for this what will happen? H is equal to minus u. I am assuming that time as t2 minus u t2 plus 1 by 2 half gt2 square, and they mentioned t2 is equal to nu1. t2 is equal to nt1. So this is n into u by g. You substitute this value here. Minus u into nu by g plus 1 by 2 g nu by g whole square. So h is equal to minus nu square by g plus g by 2 into n square u square by g square. So 1 g will cancel. So if you take nu square by g as common, this will be minus 1. Here this value n by 2. So then what we will get? H is equal to nu square by 2g into n minus 2. So 2gh is equal to nu square into n minus 2. So 20, it will be first option. Okay. 21 no need. 22 no need graphical questions. 23 also no need, leave that 3. Last question 24. What they are mentioning, see, particle is moving with a velocity v bar is equal to k into y I cap plus x j cap. What is the general equation now? Here x component is y component of velocity is x. So Vx is equal to, this is how much, ky into I cap, kx into j cap. Actually V bar is how much? Vx into I cap, Vy into j cap is equal to ky I cap, kx j cap. Comparing both sides, on comparing both sides, Vx is equal to how much? Ky. Vy is equal to how much? Kx. Understanding? Vx value will be, we'll take this as dx by dt. We'll take this as dy by dt. Let it be 2. We'll do 2 by 1. If we do 2 by 1, dy by dt divided by dx by dt is equal to kx divided by ky. K will cancel. So what we will get here? Dy by dx is equal to x by y dy is equal to x dx. Y square by 2 is equal to integration x square by 2 plus constant. So this is nothing but y square is equal to x square plus some more constant. Okay. If we integrate this one, y square by 2. If you integrate this one, x square by 2 plus c. Y square is equal to x square plus constant. So 24. It will be second option. With this successfully we completed this lesson, motion in the straight line. We'll continue the next lesson. Okay.